All right, looks like we're live and looks like we're actually broadcasting this time. Thank you, everybody who tried to tune in Friday night.
Yes.
We actually relocated to an area. There was a cell tower literally right out our window. You could see it right there.
Russ was so nervous that we got here an hour and a half early.
Hey, I wanted to make sure this would be a success.
He was
hate
stressed
failures.
about it. He was very stressed about it. But welcome to our Sunday Coffee with Kerry and Russ,
Exactly.
where we talk together around the virtual campfire about anything and everything RV. We are a full-time RV family. We travel along with our 2 dogs. We started out in a little guy Max trailer for the first 6 months, and we are now in a Class A, an older renovated Class A.
Yep.
Newly renovated.
Yep.
And we are here at the Hershey show all week.
Yeah, if you've noticed, we've been pumping out videos every day, and today is not the exception. We've got another video coming out here pretty soon after the live broadcast, but it's day 4?
5.
Day 5 here
We've lost
at Hershey. Yeah.
He's lost track.
We've had a fantastic time. So many cool rigs to look at. So many neat people to bump into. And you know what really blew my mind is we're a smaller channel, but we were recognized so many times.
Mostly by the new camp tent,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because
Because-
when people are looking at new camps or looking at little guys, they're very similar.
Yes.
And a lot of the people found us originally when we were doing that. But let me catch up
Okay, yeah,
in the
let's
room.
find out
And
who's
I'm going
here.
to give an initial shout out to Mark Mlynarski.
Yes.
Because even before the show started, he started it off with a bang. He gave us a super chat. Thank you so
Awesome,
much.
Mark. Thank you, man.
Everybody, we're going to put his name below in the description after the show. I usually update show notes within an hour after the show.
Yep.
But he will also be listed in our weekly featured Saturday video.
Exactly. Just like we do to all super chatters.
So thank you very much for your support. We've got Natman Allen.
Yeah, man. Aloha.
Camper Life said he should be in and out of the room. It's a travel day for him today.
We get it. We
Yeah,
understand. We know how that
definitely.
is. Hope to see you soon.
Living the Good Life RVing.
Hey, guys.
Monique Williams, they said they already ate and they're ready for this show.
Awesome. Awesome.
Miss Donna Delahanty is watching us from inside her Black Pearl Tab 320S.
Nice.
Lewis got here early too. Lewis outside.
Fantastic. Hey, thanks for joining us, Lewis.
Howling Fun RV Adventures.
Oh, is that a newer name?
If not a regular yet.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks for
joining us.
coming,
Everybody
buddy.
say hello to Howling Fun RV Adventures.
We've got some awesome people, and this is a very social room, and it revolves around you. So thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting. The only way we know you're here is if you comment, so go ahead and comment away.
And just for anybody new in the room, we tried to say this Friday night, and it didn't come through because our live stream down from the dry camping lot
Was horrible.
was horrendous. Miss Donna Delahanty, if you don't know her, you will get to know her in the room. She is the official keeper of the live chats. It doesn't really start until she gets in the room, and she lets us know when it's time to wrap up. When you see her typing in those happy trail signs,
Yes.
that's when it's to go. But she will also direct people to do the thumbs up, which she has already done. I've noticed it down here, so thank you very
Donna's
much,
great.
Donna.
She's been with us almost since the very beginning.
So Robin Taylor, good afternoon,
Hey, Robin.
from Largo, Florida. I bet it's a bit chilly today. It has been the last 2 days, but today the sun's back
little
out
bit
again,
warmer.
and it's warm, where we might need the AC by the end of the day if we're parked in the sun still.
Yeah.
But the last 2 days, no, we actually pulled out sweaters and jackets
But the
and things
first
like that.
2 days were pretty warm, I'll tell you that.
TK in Texas,
Hey, thanks for joining us.
We have Whoa Nelly RV
Whoa,
Adventures.
Nelly RV.
Hi from Lucy.
Hey.
Super excited you got to meet Traveling Robert. Yeah, we got to meet Traveling
Yeah,
Robert.
it was funny because I'm walking and I saw him the first time and I'm thinking, is that Robert? And it was just a real quick glance. And I wasn't sure, so I didn't track him down. And then we were over in the Tiffin area, I believe. Oh, no, we weren't in the Tiffin areas. We were by some big Class A's. And I saw him. I knew for sure it was him, so I grabbed him. And we actually made a cameo appearance on his video.
Who knew?
I was very happy. He made one on ours, but
Yeah.
that was given.
He's a very nice guy.
He is.
Very nice guy.
He's very nice. We enjoyed talking to him.
Arkansas Traveler,
Hey, guys.
Terry. A
Hey,
much
Terry.
better internet, yes. We came back up to the Harvest Host that we visited last week before the show,
Yeah.
because there is a cell tower right in the parking lot. So we knew we would be guaranteed to get a good signal. We just weren't sure if we could park here, if it would be crowded here today. They are doing a Model T Ford driving
experience. I'm going to do
very
that
cool.
next year. They're sold out this year. It's $150. You get to drive 4 different Model Ts. You've got a half an hour of class and then about 2.5 hours of driving 4 different Model Ts. But you got to put in for it ahead of time because they are already sold out.
I want to do it when we pull in the parking lot and you get to see the people driving around.
Yeah.
I'd love to be able to do that someday. Stop, Eat, and Explore is
Hey
here
guys.
in the room.
Yep.
They're from the Hershey Park Dry Camp.
Yeah, we were there, and they were with us live the other night, Friday, and it was just horrible. So we are just up the road here at the AACA, guys. If
you want to crash?
Susan and David, you want to come up here, you can't miss us. We're parked in the grass next to a huge snowplow.
We're actually part of the display. They told us to park because where the RVs usually go.
Yeah.
They can't.
That's where the Model Ts are.
So they made us park next to this giant old bus and a tractor, something or other.
Yep.
But Dave and Susan from Stop, Eat, and Explore are very generous. They've been down in the dry lot with us the last couple of days. We went out to dinner last night.
They took us out to this amazing Italian place, and we just had a blast hanging out with them.
Fantastic, great people. They even offered, rather than having us drive the Class A, to take us where we needed to go in their truck. But we thought about it after. We were like, well, we'd be sitting on the lawn
Yeah,
out
that might
at
look
a
strange.
weird place of business. So thank you so much, guys, for that offer. We truly appreciate that.
Yep.
But this way we're doing it ninja style in the rig.
A little bit of stealth. So if you come up, park in the regular parking lot, and just walk in, the door's unlocked.
Yeah, but we'll know because Abby will
That's
start
true,
barking.
yeah.
Big Ships, Little Boats.
Hey, wow, we haven't seen Dave for a while.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Susan's here. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great weekend. Diary of a Family. Hola.
Hey, guys.
Are you still in
Hola.
Bremerton? They made some good time from Texas up through Bremerton.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. How's the weather up there?
Yeah, DFAM, that's what I call them, DFAM. We're that close.
Oh, you're that close now.
Yeah.
You got the nickname.
Yeah, I've been talking with Garrett on and off, and he comes from the, I guess the industry, he's into lighting and stuff like that, so he's a wealth of knowledge, and I just like talking to him. They've got a great channel over there, and they're thinking of new things to do, so I'm kind of excited to see where they're going.
Where they're gonna go with
I'm
that.
looking forward to meeting up with them. We did an interview on their channel once, so it'd be nice to meet up with them live and maybe have them come over with us. We can't do all the technologies things they do on theirs, but
We'll just
the
hold
four of
a
us could
piece
sit
of cardboard in between to pretend it's like a split screen.
There you go.
Our low-tech
Yeah.
stuff. CBGB Smith, that's a
Hey,
new name.
thanks for
Welcome
joining
to
us.
the chat.
Yeah.
They said, hi, missed at the Hershey show. We were there on Wednesday.
Oh, we were here
they
too.
bought a Boondock Tag XL from Paul, the
Awesome.
Air Force guy.
Very good.
You know
Paul's a
what?
great guy.
And what's great is if you have any questions about that for follow-up, you call him, email him anytime. We're giving you permission to. But he would be more than happy to answer any of the follow-up questions. He goes well beyond the sale. And
Paul,
that's from people that we've known that talked about him as well as knowing him.
Yeah, Paul's a very knowledgeable person. We actually did a full tour of the 2020s, and he gave us the tour. We're going to be putting that video out here within the next couple of weeks, but yeah, Paul's a great guy to buy from because he knows the product.
I got lost there a minute. You said 2020. I'm like, no, it's the 320. Too many numbers.
Yeah, 2020 is a
This
really
last
big
week,
one.
Too many numbers, I'll
Yes,
tell you.
yeah.
It's overwhelming. Living the RV Local Life, a.k.a. Carlos and Renee, said, what's up, Russ and Kerry?
Oh, boy. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Joanna's Journey to RV Life. Welcome, Joanna.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Hello again. Lewis said to Donna, the Florida Keys, he's going on a trip. He's given Donna info, but let's see what Lewis is up to.
Okay.
Florida Keys for a week, then fishing trip to Long Point Park, east coast of Florida, and then staying until after the Tampa show to try to meet Russ and Kerry.
Awesome.
Yeah, see,
we are going to meet up with
list.
Lewis.
We will have to.
Lewis is another long-time follower, been with us for a long time. Good people. We really enjoy when you show up, Lewis. So we look forward to seeing you. There's a couple people in Florida that we really want to meet right off, and I hate saying these because I'm going to miss people, but right off the bat, it's Lewis, Lou and Angie from Eat Sleep RV Repeat.
We have Carlos and Renee scheduled
Carlos
for
and
a cooking
Renee.
segment.
Yeah, we know we're going to meet up with them. So
Adria. Yeah, I mean, there's a big group, and so that's why we decided we wanted to get down to Florida, and we will, if you can't get to Tampa, we will be in the area kind of bebopping
yeah, we're
around.
going to bebop all around Florida.
So Montana Project is here
Hey, guys.
from rainy Washington. Well, that answers my question about how
Yeah,
the weather
yeah.
is there. Lynn Castleman, so Lynn signed in under her, so this way Dave doesn't have to speak for her. Lynn's in the room as well.
Hey, Lynn.
Rosebuds Travels, Lewis and Katie.
Lewis and Katie, Rosebuds Travel. Thanks for joining us.
From their, not in their casita, but they're back home, I believe.
Okay.
But if you're in your casita, let us know. Jose Alvarez just found your channel via Traveling Robert, watching
Awesome.
from Clovis, California.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining
You've
us.
been there. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
If you have any questions for anybody else new in the room that's kind of in the back, hadn't said hello yet, or haven't got to your comment, speak up at any time. Even if we start talking about different things, if you have a question, put it up there. And if for some reason you notice I got further down and missed it, say it again, because sometimes I'm moderating off the phone here, and I might scroll past it inadvertently. So please feel free to pipe in at any time.
Thanks for joining us. These comments, what's driven off your comments, and we really love Robert. We were thrilled to meet him and over the moon that he decided to show us on his video. So yeah, he's a good guy. We really like him.
So Loca, which is Carlos and Renee, they said that they're going to the Tampa show, but they have a question. How do you dry camp there? We're so far behind on this stuff. You do not need a reservation.
Yeah.
You show up on the days of the show. Last year it was $14. I don't imagine it'll be much higher. Now here at the Hershey show it was $50 to $55 a night.
Yeah.
However, if you stayed all week and you stay Sunday night is no charge.
So it basically breaks it down to about 45 and change.
Yeah, so you get the six. But
Yeah.
at Tampa, it was 14. You just show up that day,
Yep.
and it's just like parking. So here at Hershey, they kind of let you pick wherever you wanted to go. At Tampa, they were much more organized for like a regular parking direction. The order you come in is the order in which you're going to have to park. They'll direct you to the next available spot.
Yeah.
However,
But there's
at no
plenty
point,
of room. You really don't need to make reservations or anything. Just show up any day. You don't have to be the first day or not. Even if you come in on the last day and want to spend the night, there'll be plenty of room at Tampa.
Now, we were worried about, we had those same fears, and we didn't know. We actually drove, 90 minutes each day.
Several days.
We left the camper back at Russ's mom's house, and then because we were afraid that we would get in, and we would be packed in so tight that we wouldn't be able to leave.
Yeah.
And now that's kind of laughable because you can get in and out of anywhere.
You just
with
don't,
the
you
little guy.
don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. So, good question. Thank you. Diary Live Family said, no, that was a flashback from 2017. I think it was the DFAM thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing.
No, that's their name. That's what I call them.
Oh, that's what you call it.
I think he's talking about a video that you were talking about there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Big Ships Little Boat said, good to be here today. This summer has been a real unplanned challenge for us this year. Well, I hope things are better.
Yeah.
Turn it around for you. I'd love to catch up with you offline sometime and find a little bit more. And because we're always concerned about our friends here. Aunt Debbie Jean, good morning. Didn't go to Mount Rainier due to the rain, but did go to Craters of the Moon. Even with the full moon, it's a cool place. What are you doing?
No, we're
okay.
getting spammed here. So.
Oh, okay. Marcia from dinner last night. So they are family of Dave and Susan from Stop Eat
they're
Explore.
here. Fantastic.
Yes, Marcia's in the room. Thank you so much. We are going to take you up, Marcia, on that offer to someday. She has the little goats.
If we have any moderators in here, or anybody that has moderator powers, if you can boot that guy.
Well, we can also ignore that guy. So Rosebuds Travels said, we're home heading to Europe on Thursday. That's right, they're getting ready for the Europe trip. So we're really excited about hearing all your trip and travels and seeing all that stuff. I want to go back there someday. We have RV Habit says, sorry, guys, I missed you at the show.
Oh, too bad.
You know, we had to, because we were getting the show out every day, we would go
That's
first thing in the morning, and then we usually left by around noon so we could get back for the dogs, and then to also take time to edit and put everything together and upload. And as you saw Friday, the internet connection was not that great, so it took a while.
Yeah, those videos are not, you know, just walk and talk videos. We actually wanted to put a little bit of polish on them, so they take about 2 or 3 hours to produce. So that gave us like 3 hours a day to walk the show and then get back and get those videos uploaded. So, yeah.
RV Reviews by the Air Force guy just dropped
Paul?
in to say thank you for the hospitality the other night. See you in 2 weeks. Paul is referring to the small channel summit that is in Shipshewana, Indiana.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the hospitality, which was our get-together we had.
Yes. But, and thanks to Paul, we weren't sitting all in the dark. He had these great lights.
Yeah, it was nice. He brought a couple of extra people, too, that knew of the channel, so that was fantastic.
Exactly. Deborah Cadabra is here.
Deborah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Late getting here. Hope all is well with everyone. We are doing well. Sounds like everybody else in the room is doing really well, too. We are wrapping up our week here at Hershey, and it's really bad. We had some loose plans, but then we've got a really great offer that's kind of changed it. Yeah. So we've got an opportunity that will benefit you guys. We got a great chance to go tour some places,
some
to get
factories
more
and stuff.
in-depth tours of some of the rigs that you all had asked about. Don Nakano.
Hey, Don.
Thank you. If you did not hear us the other night.
Thank you for that $5 super chat.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
We felt bad because he was able to get that super chat in, and then our internet went haywire.
It's Ellen. Ellen, is that Don and Ellen?
Okay.
Ellen's the one typing.
Gotcha. Well, we saw that, and thank you so much.
She wants to know how to get the patch that you wear on your hat.
Oh, the Roads We Roam patch. You know, that was a very early attempt at patches, and I got it when I was working for this company here. I still work for this company, First Texas Products. I was at a gun show because we make night vision, and there was a place there that made special patches. Long story short is we don't have any more. We only have the one, but Kerry doesn't like them because they're so big.
Yeah, so if I put it on my head, because
she says it makes it look like a miner's light.
I walk around and it looks like a little miner hat. But we were talking about patches the other day, and I told Russ I want to redesign some of them. So keep your eye out. I'm glad you brought that up.
If I had an extra one, I would send it to you. But that's the only one that I have, and it's actually kind of nasty.
It's dirty now. Russ, I don't know what you do to your hats.
Hey,
it's on your head.
I know.
Like, how does it get so dirty?
Well, you see, I bump into rigs at shows. That's what happens. But no, we're going to come up with a rubber patch, I think. So once we have those, we'll get those to you.
Lewis said, you guys are famous now. Trolls are stopping by. Yay!
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we made it. We had our first troll. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're official now.
I always thought we didn't need moderators. So I know there's a couple people that are moderators. I think we're going to bank up a couple more moderators. Donna said she wanted to be a moderator. I know Loka wants to be a moderator. So we'll get those set up. Because I think we're starting to need
that way it doesn't bog up the room with all of you talking, and it won't kind of take away from the atmosphere. So we'll start implementing that.
He's gone now. Either he didn't get the reaction he wanted, or one of the moderators booted him.
Because everybody here in the room is so good. They just know not to feed into that.
We have some awesome people in these rooms. It's really cool.
We do. Living the RV Local Life said, good idea on the patch. So see.
Okay.
We'll get going on that. 3 for the Road RVs joined us.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us.
Hello. Oh, Miss Donna's doing that thumbs up.
Thumbs up, yeah.
They're going to go to Disney for the day.
Awesome, thank you, Donna. Donna blocked them and reported them.
Oh, thank you very much. Look at her. She's on it.
Yep.
Living the RV Local Life said, we're taking a day off. Going to go to Disney for the day. Some fun, and we'll talk to you guys later. Russ has never been.
I've never been.
He's
and
never
we were
been
in Florida, and we should have gone, but I don't know why we didn't go. We're going next time, though. When
We're
we get down to
gone.
Florida, my mom's not too far from Disney.
We got
We're
doggy
gonna do it.
babysitters. We're
Yes,
good.
yes, we should have.
So Ellen said, love from Arizona to you. We watch the Hershey shows every day, and we love the RV reno.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The RV show was the editing was mostly me, but the reno, that was all Kerry. I didn't do any of the painting. I didn't do any of the what's it called? Wallpapering. I did cuts and stuff for the flooring and that sort of thing, but Kerry won't put a paintbrush in my hand because I'm horrible at it, and she won't let me
really bad.
she won't let me do the wallpaper, but she did just a fantastic job in here. It feels kind of like I'm back in Hawaii, so I even feel more at home, and she did a wonderful job.
Well, I think anybody with any reno, you just kind of pick an element or two of something that means something to you. For us, it was just kind of the inspiration with the turtle and our old Sunset Beach Hawaii surfboard thing that we had back in it was like the only decorative thing that we could fit in the little guy Max.
Yeah.
At the
That's
time.
Right. So we kept that came
So
with
I
us.
just kind of worked off of that, and I was a little nervous at first with the colors, but I'm happy how it came out.
Yes.
So let's see, Robert Calvin Brown, did you check out the Tiffin buses?
So yes, we did. But we didn't get a whole lot of video in there. Reason being is because friends of ours, RVDM, were looking at Tiffins, and I was busy FaceTiming him so he could see the different Tiffins there.
Yeah.
So
if
I
you've
dropped the
been following-
ball.
Yeah.
Is what happened. I fumbled it more or less. So I apologize. But let me go through our video because there's tons and tons and tons of video that didn't make it. I will go through
Usually the
that.
ones that make the video where he was able to get all the way through.
Yeah, when
an
there's
area,
not a lot of people.
and so
in
if
them,
he
too.
didn't get the whole footage, that's why it wouldn't make it. And for various reasons, some rigs actually had a lot of people in that we just couldn't move around. They just wouldn't get it. So
Yeah.
we did show one that we weren't able to get the whole thing, and that was the R-Pod with Janine Pettit.
Oh yeah,
but that's
thing,
because they were set up there to promote the girl
camper.
girl camper.
Yep.
And I always flip those. And so he was able to peek inside, and granted an R-Pod isn't very big, but you weren't able to highlight all the features.
Yeah, well, when we peeked inside, Janine saw us, and she's like, "Kerry," you know, they started chit-chatting, and then, we get starstruck, so maybe we're a little, I didn't get the video I should have gotten, but, yeah, I really wish we would have had more room in the R-Pods. We just didn't have a lot of time there, but we got some great video today that I'm working on, some tours as well.
Maybe as we kind of travel along and do some of the factory tours, we might be able to get something there.
Yeah.
We are heading to Elkhart, Indiana country.
Yes,
so
we are.
You never know what you'll get there. Diary of a Family said, "What don't you do, Russ?"
What don't I do?
He doesn't paint.
I don't paint, and I
doesn't
don't wallpaper.
But he does the patches, the graphics. He does all the other stuff, all the technical
Hey, we're
stuff.
a good team, you know?
That's right.
Yeah.
After 28 years of marriage, well, it'll be 28 on the 21st, which will be our 28-year anniversary.
Yeah.
We get to know each other and learn our strengths and weaknesses, and you balance it out.
Yeah.
So we have, I was reading
Okay.
I don't know why. Sometimes every now and then, if you don't see your message pop up, it's because YouTube will kind of hold something.
Yeah.
And so 3 for the Road RV said, "See you later, Loca," because Loca was heading out of the room. So that's why I paused for a second. But I cleared it. It's there.
Okay, moving on.
All right. So Travels with Delaney. Hey, guys.
Hey,
what did
Patrick
we
and Patty.
miss? Someone wanted to make you a wine rack?
Yeah, no, we had a guy spamming SSWWFF, you know, and it was just crazy. But Donna took care of that for us, so thank you so much for Donna.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Donna.
you know you hit the big time when you get trolls, you know. We haven't had any trolls, so that was kind of like a badge of honor. I'll wear that.
Oh, thank you. You wear the badge of honor?
Yeah, I will.
I would rather do without it. I would just rather do without it. Big Ships, Little Boats. While living in Florida, I've been to both Disney and Universal, and I much more love Universal.
Yeah, so I have been to Universal out in California.
It's
I
not
haven't
the
been to
same.
the one in Florida, but
Not the same.
Universal was a lot of fun.
Living Good Life RVing. Hey, living at the I will be at Disney working tonight. Magic Kingdom. Maybe I'll see you. Oh, look at that! All these people
There
in
you
Florida
go.
already.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom's in the room. Everyone.
Mom.
Janice Day.
Yes.
Is our mom running a little late, but she's here.
Well, you're here, Mom, so
that's right.
We appreciate it. We'll give you a call a little bit later, but we are doing fine, having a great time here in Hershey.
Donna has a question, and if Paul's still in the room, but he's still working the show, so he may have left.
Or perhaps Patrick and Patty.
Oh, that's true. She said, anyone know where the mixing valve is in the 2018 Tab 320S?
Okay.
320S.
So, yeah, if Paul or Patrick or Patty know that and they're still around, maybe they can answer it. If not, we will be going... We're going to try, anyways, to get into the New Camp Factory, just do a tour there. We talked to Colton, and Colton said, yeah, you guys can come on. I said, hey, how do I get one of those hats?
Yeah, he wants a hat.
Stop by the factory, and I'll give you a hat. I was like, deal.
Okay. I can't take them into shows. When we first went full-time RVing, we had to get rid of the majority of our worldly possessions to live in our little Guy Max. And I got Russ to go down to 3 hats. And one of them was a work hat that he had to have.
Yep.
3 hats. You've got way more than 3 hats now.
I'm looking at them. They're hanging up here. But we've got a lot bigger rig now, so I can have more hats.
And he did the same thing today. Yeah, and I put up 2 hooks in the renovation, one on each side of the door. So, you know, I wear a hat now, too, because of camper hair. And one hook is supposed to be for me. But
well,
usually,
you only own 1 hat, so...
No, I have a couple. But, yeah, so he just absconded with a Cummins hat today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a nice hat. Look at it. I mean... Cummins was giving away some quality stuff. So that reminds me.
Exactly.
I went to a Cummins seminar, learned a lot, got some great literature from them. So I am going to do just a basics of what I learned from Cummins on generator maintenance, taking care of your generator. And the great thing about this, and even Cummins mentioned this, whether you got a Generac, whether you've got an Energizer, whether you've got a Predator, there's still simple things that you can do to take care of your generator and make sure that it's operating at peak performance. So I'm going to do a little video on that. Again, it's just going to be touching on it because I went to one seminar and I've got a manual on it, but I think they provided enough good information that I can put that out there for our viewers.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing something like that here pretty soon.
That was like the must seminar that Russ had to go to, and I think especially with our scare that we had, not scare, but we realized the value of the starter going out and what type of maintenance should we be doing on our generator, because when you do travel in certain areas, it's critical to have it.
The main thing is here that there's only like 260 hours on our generator, so that's barely even broken in at that point.
So what did they say what an average life
No, they didn't talk about that. I mean, but what they did talk about was your windows of when you should get stuff done.
Okay.
So, and I bought a whole different kit. I bought the fuel filter, which is getting sent to Patty and Patrick because we're going to be by their house. I bought oil filters. I bought air filters. I bought spark plugs because I don't know when the last time our generator has been serviced like that. So I'm going to do it all right now, and now I've got a starting baseline.
And then as soon as you use those, go buy another set to just always have on hand.
Yeah, and I bought double of stuff.
Okay, good.
But guys, also that reminds me, before I forget, Kerry and I, you know, we put videos, a lot of videos up, and when we first started, we put even more videos up. But our biggest struggle is data. And we met with Togo. A lot of people call it Tugo. It's Togo, named after an Alaskan sled dog.
Yeah, we weren't sure every time we saw it.
Yeah. So basically what this is it is 4G unlimited, true unlimited, no throttling, hooks right to your rig, and it's through AT&T. But the other neat thing about it is not only is it unlimited, non-throttled AT&T 4G cellular connection data-wise, but it is also a Wi-Fi extender. So if you're sitting in the far reaches of a camp, you can pull their Wi-Fi further. You're sitting in the back of a Home Depot or a McDonald's parking lot, you can extend that. We got that. It's super cheap. It's $360 for the year for the data.
So what you do is you first buy the unit. They're back ordered right now. But we had talked about we needed a Wi-Fi Ranger.
Yes.
Because when you do, people talk about we had the WeBoost, which is great, but the Wi-Fi Ranger was something that we were ready to get. We had been saving for that.
Yep.
And then we found out that this thing is kind of a twofold thing. So you could actually get the Togo, whatever they call it, this disc thing that you put on your roof, and just use it as a Wi-Fi range extender. You don't have to get that AT&T plan.
Yep.
But if you do get the AT&T plan, it's $12 a month. You just have to prepay it for the year. But then here's the best part that we found out about it. For seasonal people, let's say you only go out in the summers, you could actually do a month-by-month thing and just pre-purchase like 3 months at a time, or a couple months at a time.
Exactly.
So it sounds like they're very RV friendly. They're really gearing it towards that. Now they're doing a promo where you get a free subscription to Road Trippers Plus,
yes,
which is like an enhanced vacation travel thing.
It reminded me of a digital AAA type thing, you know, from back in the day, because they have route planners and that sort of thing.
We know very little about it at first. We've seen a lot of other people that have started using it in the past. We just hadn't had the opportunity to sit and really get an in-depth thing on it. I think Camper Life had talked about it recently and put out something on it.
And then we're members of FMCA, and FMCA is really talking about it. And like I said, we got to sit down and talk to the manufacturers there. So we bought it. As soon as we get it, it is in such high demand right now that they are back ordered, but it's not too far.
The 27th.
Ours comes in on the 27th is when it's going to ship. But if you guys are interested in something like that, we're going to be doing a lot of videos on that. But if you've already made up your mind, you can use the code, The Roads We Roam, and it'll give us a little bit of a kickback and provide you guys with a promotion where you get that, what's it called? The subscription you talked about.
Oh, yeah, the Road Trippers.
Yeah, Road Trippers thing, and that's free.
So Stopping to Explore said, would love to be a moderator. You just need to show me what to do.
Okay.
Yes, so we're going to get a list.
Done
that
deal.
way, we have several people, so if you can't make it one week, you don't have to feel pressured.
Exactly.
CBGB Smith, oh, thank you so much, says, you guys don't look old enough to be married that long.
Well, we did get married early, too, though. I was 19 and you were 20.
He turned 23 weeks after we got married.
Yeah, but still, I was 19.
He loves stressing that 19.
Yeah, you're an old woman.
That's not nice. So Lewis said having trolls is almost as good as having 960 watts of solar.
Almost, yeah.
So Donna, Patty and Patrick were trying to help her check under the bench. It's not the bench on the driver's side that she can see yet.
Okay.
So we'll figure it out through the messages, and I'll shout it out when I see it.
Yeah, if it doesn't come up or if we haven't seen it, we are seeing Paul today. Paul is coming back over to the rig, so we'll ask him and then send it to you. Yeah.
So Donna saying, hit that like button, guys.
Yep.
I only see one.
Yep.
One.
It really helps us get out to people after the fact.
Diary of the Family said, Russ can have 4 hats now. He's got more than 4.
Yeah,
There's 4 hanging on the rack right now.
I probably need 10 hats.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's kind of like your outfits. That way you don't wear the same one every day.
Yep.
Is that it? Okay. Howling Fun RV Adventure said, I love hats too. There's no time for hair.
Yeah, that's right. I actually, you know what I did? I just shaved it, man. I just got rid of it.
Me too. No, I'm kidding.
I tried to tell her. No. I said, Kate did it. Why can't you do it?
I do not have a head shaped as nicely as Kate from We're the Russos, so I just can't do that. No, but I never wore a hat before RVing. Not really, ever.
Well, it's a different type of life, and and showers aren't as plentiful as they used to be when we were in sticks and bricks.
The showers are fine, but it's the lack of access to using the blow dryers and the curling irons. Yeah. And even if I have it, because now we have more power, but it's just the time. And then since we've hit the road, my hair hates humidity.
Yeah, and it's humid out here right now.
Life is too short to have to spend time trying to defrizz my hair all the time, so I just throw a hat on. I mean, you could see that in some of the shows from earlier this week.
Yeah.
Earlier in the week, it was nice, and by the end, it was just starting to grow outward, and the hat was holding it all down.
Surprised your hat didn't pop off.
He probably did a couple times. Susan said, keep getting hats, and you're going to need a bigger rig. No.
Yeah.
No.
We walked through a 40-foot, what was that? Jamboree? No, what was that? The Jayco one we walked through. The loft. Bungalow. bungalow, 40-foot bungalow
We've
loft.
never been in one of those before. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
I could have 44 hats inside that thing.
The whole bunk area, the whole little kid loft
Yes.
area, that would be your
It's
hat
super
room.
cool. That's going to be in today's video, by the way.
I've never been in one before.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty spectacular.
The price wasn't bad either. I think it was in
like
that 46, I think.
Yeah, I mean, these things were huge. It's the type of rig that I would picture more like if we had a permanent site
Yes.
around a lake or
Yeah.
something like that, that I would just pull that onto it and it would be fantastic.
I wouldn't want to tow that everywhere that I went.
It's tall.
Yeah, and it's 40 feet long. You figure with a truck on that, you're looking close to 60 feet.
Kind of like with you towing the little guy Max from the Class
Yeah,
A.
true. But that wasn't fun either.
No, that wasn't fun. That's the one you pay to have delivered. Like my aunt had bought a camper recently, and
Yeah.
they have land on a lake, and they don't have a truck, so they were able to arrange to have it delivered and put and leveled
On
on
their
site.
property. Yeah, that's smart.
And then they didn't have to worry about it.
You know what, too? I would do that as well because from what I understand, it's in the country, so there's a lot of narrow roads. So I think even if they had a truck, it would have been smart just to have it delivered.
Well, that way if something happens wrong, then it's
Somebody
on the
else's
company.
fault. Yeah.
Arkansas Traveler said Togo should sponsor you. Well, they did sign us up as affiliates.
Yeah.
So total
Not
transparency.
necessarily a sponsor, but we're super excited. I was trying to get one to go. They said, sorry, we don't have any more right now. We're delayed the ship.
If
So
we
I said, can I take this one right here?
You know why? Because this was yesterday that
Yep.
happened, and it was coming on the heels of our not being able to do the Friday night wine.
Yeah.
And
I wanted
had
to
we
nip
had
that in the bud.
I think we would have had maybe a little bit more. And the other thing is, we've heard a lot of full-time RVers talk about having like two different cell phone plans.
A lot of digital nomads.
Yeah,
anyways.
and when we had first started off, we really didn't see the need for it. And I don't see the need to get two cell phone plans per
Yeah,
se.
yeah.
But since this is off of AT&T and we have Verizon, I think we have a really good, robust
exactly.
access.
Yes.
Now, out west, we did notice Verizon is a lot stronger than AT&T in most places. When I traveled for work, some of my coworkers that had AT&T phones, when they would travel, they could not get the coverage, and I was sitting right next to them with my Verizon. So, but on the East Coast here, I think AT&T is fairly strong.
But
so
I agree with your original, point was we have some redundancy built in now. We have a robust system with AT&T and Verizon. I think we should be pretty well covered anywhere we go.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to kind of testing it all out. I mean, because we are heavy users and we are full-time, we'll be testing it in many different locations, putting it under probably 10 times the use than the majority of you would. So if it will work for us, then you know it would work for you.
Yeah, and the reason why Kerry's saying more than you would is because one, a lot of you are YouTubers, so you put out a lot of videos, but I also have to put out a lot of data videos for my work. Yeah, and probably more videos for work than what I do here. So, yeah, we use a lot.
Yes. Barbara Rexroad, hello from Northeast Ohio. New to the
Awesome.
channel. Hope to meet up one day. Happy traveling. Well, welcome, Barbara.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Welcome to the chat room. You'll notice that there's a lot of really friendly people in here. So feel free to speak up at any time if you have any questions or you want anything clarified.
Yes.
So we're glad to have you.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. We've gotten so many new followers as of late, and we've met so many new amazing people here at the show. It just reaffirms what we thought when we first started this hobby, and what we've learned since we've been on the road is there are some great people out here.
Exactly. Robin Taylor said, Grand Design is an awesome destination rig, one you don't have to move.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. We ran into a couple people where they didn't have an RV yet, and they were just looking, and they said, we just don't know what to get. And the first question you have to think is, what type of camping are you thinking about doing? Because that will determine. And another thing, the rule of thumb that we've heard a lot is pick out your rig first. If you're going to be buying a new vehicle too, pick out your rig first, then buy the vehicle. Because if you buy your vehicle first, that's going to limit.
You're limited, yeah.
The type of rig that you
Or,
can get.
and even beyond that, you may buy way too much rig than what you actually need. So yeah,
True.
the best thing to do is pick out your rig and then buy your vehicle accordingly. To me, if I ever buy a new vehicle, it's going to be the biggest possible because I don't believe there's too much vehicle. I mean, there's probably too much money you can spend. But
oops, sorry.
I like the ability to be able to tow anything that I want, because you never know what comes up. You could have an amazing deal come up on a fifth wheel, but then you're stuck in a 1500 or a 2500, and then you can't tow that fifth wheel. So,
well, we were talking to Dave from Stop Eat and Explore.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, was it Dave that was talking about the dually?
I don't remember.
No. Okay,
yeah.
So we were talking to someone where they're saying you don't even feel with the... Oh, it was Bill.
Bill Cade.
Cade.
Yeah.
And he said when you have a dually with the fifth wheel, you don't get that shake.
Well, for sure,
it's actually smoother than doing like a 1500 with another type of rig.
Or even a Class A, because you get a lot of shake when you go over bumps in this.
Hey, my sister Kim is here.
Kim?
And yes, I love the hair design that you were sending from Pinterest. I think it's very cute. Howling Fun RV Adventures. I'm struggling with making a decision on a new RV. I want a smaller one, but it just isn't going to happen. I'm waiting on Tampa so I can really see everything. But finally, we have a plan. Hey, making the plan is that first big step.
Yeah.
So good on that.
And I think, you're going to as many shows as you can, seeing everything that's available out there, and then also being real active on, not only searching for YouTube channels that might touch on things you're looking for, but also being in these live chats, because we've noticed a lot of people in our live chats, they'll have side conversations, which we love, by the way, but also you get to learn a lot. The collective knowledge that's in these live chats, not just ours, but any of these live chats, the collective knowledge is huge. So, the more of these that you sit in, whether it's ours, whether it's somebody else, you're going to meet and know and see things from some very knowledgeable people.
And, we heard a joke when we were first starting where they said, as soon as you get your rig, you're already shopping for the next
That's true.
one. And, I seriously thought when we got our little guy that this is it. We can make it work. We can really do this forever. And 6 months in, we still have a little guy, but we upgraded to the Class A because we are full-time and we needed more space to do work. So we learned we actually are camping differently than what we initially imagined. So don't be afraid to change your mind even, but it helped. We learned so much with the first one. I still don't regret it. I would still do it that way.
Yeah,
because we built up our confidence.
When we first started, we didn't do a lot of boondocking. Now we do a lot of boondocking.
Yeah, we prefer...
One, this rig can handle it better than the Little Guy Max, and it's just because of the smaller tank sizes and the less solar and that sort of thing. But we learned now, we weren't comfortable with just pulling out into a Walmart or pulling out in the middle of BLM land, and now we've gotten that comfort level has come to us. So Kerry's 100% right. You do, your camping style can and may change. It may not, but it very well can. So the more research you do and probably, the more camping you do, you'll figure out what's your style.
And here's another option. Check out outdoorsy.com. We're not affiliated in any way, shape, or form, but it's people that aren't using their RVs and they allow you to rent them. And it's usually cheaper than a Cruise America, and you can also try all different types of rigs. So let's say you were thinking of a Tab or a Little Guy or something like that. You just want to see what it's like. You could rent those for a period of time and then try to say, okay, this is what it's really like using the bathroom in one of these or something. Could I live with this for a while?
Very good point. Very good point, yeah.
Ellen said, we're renovating our 35-foot Winnebago 2004 Journey.
Nice.
And then they're going full-time on November 1st.
Awesome.
I can't remember if I knew that or not. But it's so excited when I get so excited when I hear people.
Yeah, because we go through, what they're going through, and it was super exciting for us.
No, it's because I know people are as crazy as we were. So we're not the only ones.
Yeah, but no, it's exciting because we feel excited for you because we went through it and we know exactly what you're going through. And it kind of brings us back to when we were at that point.
Yes.
You know, now we didn't get to do a renovation and until later when we got this 99 Daybreak, but we know the feeling.
Yeah.
You're gonna absolutely love it. We're super excited for you.
So Diary of Family said they're heading to do laundry.
Okay.
We know.
Yeah, you can swing by our rig, pick up some.
we got a bag now.
We got a lot of laundry we need to get done.
You know, that was the tricky thing out here on the east, well, not East Coast, but we're in Pennsylvania.
In the east, yeah.
In the east. The roads are tighter, more narrow, the older neighborhoods. We had the darndest time finding a laundromat that we could fit into with our Class A, because we do not have a tow-behind vehicle that we could unhitch and just take in. And I really had to dig and find and do Google aerial searches to look for parking lots and roads that we could get into. But the perk of doing laundry at a laundromat is you can get 5 loads of laundry done in 90 minutes.
Yeah, and that's the thing too
that
we've learned is if you've got a lot of laundry to do and you're pulling in for a night or maybe 2 nights at a campsite, it might be more advantageous just to go to a laundromat, because in a laundromat we don't feel bad about taking 5 or 6 washing machines, whereas when you pull into a campsite that may have 3, you feel bad about taking 2.
No, I always will leave open ones.
Yeah, so you just can't get the laundry done quickly if you have a lot. So we've learned that, you know, if we're going to be at a campsite for a while where we have 3 or 4 days to do the laundry, then we'll do it. But if you got a lot of laundry, just go to
Well, not only that, I have not I have not been to a campground laundry room yet that could handle the big blankets.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you want to wash your comforter or blankets like that, you have to go to the laundromats for that. So Robin Taylor said T-Mobile is great all over, especially now with their merger with Sprint.
Yes.
And so I have read certain reports to keep your eye on T-Mobile and Sprint, because they may give Verizon a run for their money as far as access and availability and speeds. So something to watch.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have to get a third thing. We're done. We're done.
No. I think we're set right now, really. I think we're going to be in good shape.
Deborah Cadabra has a 2018 320S too.
Oh, nice.
Hey, how about that? Maybe she can answer Donna's question.
Yeah,
then.
Donna found it already. I saw that she commented on there. They found it.
Now, Rosebuds Travels is trying SkyRoam for international data.
Okay, yeah.
And now I wonder, so international, would that work for Canada and Mexico?
I'm sure,
too?
yeah.
So.
A lot of the places, they have packages for different places. Like when I traveled to Europe, we had a package that we purchased for like an extra $5 during the time that we were on there. But I would imagine SkyRoam has different packages. If not, they've got a bundle of countries that you can use it in.
Makes sense. Hey, Jurgen's Journeys is here.
Hey.
Check him out, guys, because I left him a comment earlier. I know he already saw it, so it's not a surprise.
Yeah.
But he has the most pleasing and calming voice to listen to. And he just takes you along, like on his visits, on hikes and things like that. Love him. Love his channel. RV Habit said, I'm with you, Russ. Biggest truck I can get. LOL.
Yeah, there you go. There's no such thing as too big when it comes to trucks.
Well,
too big or too many tools.
Our truck that we got rid of to get the Class A Black Betty, our GMC 1500.
Yeah, too small.
It's too small now. But when we went to go look, Russ liked it because it had the big BMF tires and everything. He's like, I want that one. And it was the one right on the corner up on the rack.
Up on the stilts,
He's such an easy sell. I cannot take him shopping for vehicles. That's another thing Russ is not allowed to do. He cannot go shopping for a car at a car dealership because he's a sucker and he'll walk away paying more than what the price is that they asked for.
I'm glad you have very good things to say about me. I'm a sucker.
But you're very talented in video work and graphic
I just know
work.
what I want, and what I want is what I want. And they know everybody else wanted that. That's why they put it up on the corner.
Yes, it's a very good truck. I miss it, actually. Hey, Donna found it. The mystery is solved.
Yeah, I was telling you that.
Oh, okay.
I know you're busy. I know you're busy reading.
You're horrible. Stop Eat Explore says Super Chat not going through.
Oh, well.
It's because you're
No
in the
biggie.
dry camping lot. If
Yeah,
you
exactly.
came up here, we could have even saved you the time. You could have pulled money out of your wallet and just handed it.
No, it's probably because the connection is so bad down
that's
there.
why we moved up here, and we are 50 feet from a cell tower.
Yeah, we
to
have
make sure.
outstanding cellular right
Yeah,
now.
well, and I think the draw right now with everybody at the show, especially Friday night, it was just insane because
Yeah, there were
so
a
many
bunch
people
of
were
people
there.
down there. Yeah.
That being said, I don't think as many people showed up for the Hershey show as what they expected.
Yeah, there was a lot of parking that wasn't that didn't have vehicles in it.
No, even the dry camping lot, they had a whole extra field set up with porta potties and lights that were ready to go. And we never even filled up our field at all.
Yeah.
And then we were driving up here to the Harvest Host site, and we saw 2 or 3 other fields that had been set up for overflow parking. Mm-hmm. They were obviously not used at all.
Yeah.
So
it'll
think
be
the numbers are
interesting
down.
to see what those numbers are. You know, also we've heard that this is the largest RV show. I think space-wise, Tampa's bigger.
Yes.
Maybe they have more vendors here or more people visit here. I don't know. But space-wise, I just felt like I walked a lot more at Tampa to get from place to place.
We did. And then the arena that they have at the fairgrounds, I remember they fit a lot of rigs. Like Airstream had their entire display inside. They had the big $1 million rigs right inside, which they didn't have here. I mean, they had $500,000 rigs.
I don't know. Maybe we missed them. I don't think we did.
No, I followed Penn Live, is like the local thing that follows all the events, and I was searching, and they are always the ones that do the most expensive, and they only talked about $500,000 rigs.
So yeah, we got in several of those, but yeah.
But, and you know what? I'm not really... There must be like better engine stuff, because the design wise, some of them were like gaudy and overdone.
Well, you know, it's that gaudy that is the quality. You know, that you're paying for the granite, you're paying for the special types of woods, you know, and stuff like that.
I don't need a disco ball and blinking lights.
Well, that one we walked into, it felt like especially with the music they were playing, it felt like I was walking into the Playboy Mansion. You know,
I know.
It was
and weird
crazy.
choice of music that they were playing in there too.
Yeah, the music lent it all.
So Lewis said they got a 2018, and yesterday went to Lazy Days and got final numbers on a 2020 Grand Design.
Oh, nice.
Just waiting for them to take my final offer, LOL. After a year, you'll be looking for the next one. Hey, let us know which one you were looking at, your final offer. We'll let you know if the show price here, and you can throw that back at them and say, look, I'll just order from there. We talked to several dealers here where, let's say you were visiting from out of state, that you could pick it up locally.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to worry. Now, there's a few that you'd have to go to them to pick up your unit, but a lot of them are willing to work with you.
Well, I think if it's like Camper World or something, or Camping World or something like that, something that has a lot of shops all over the place, you can do that. A little more difficult if it's a local shop.
True. Arkansas Traveler, she's got to go. All right, we'll talk to you later, Terry.
Right, thanks for joining us, Terry.
Donna said, I've looked at the Avia. Love the Avia.
Yeah.
I love a lot about the Avia.
It's pretty. The one thing that scares me about the Avia is it has 6 inches of ground clearance. That's not a lot. I mean, you really have to be careful.
I think, because we had 15 inches with the little guy Rough Rider, so it was never an issue.
Yeah.
So, I guess that would
That's the one issue. I don't know how they address that or if they are going to address that, but 6 inches is not a lot.
No, that's
But
true.
it looks beautiful. The interior is gorgeous. They really had a lot of thought in it when it came to functionality.
Well, my big thing with the little guy versus the Tab were the amount of windows. Mm-hmm. And they have those 2 big windows right in the front area of the Avia. They both open.
Yeah, they all
The really
open.
high one up top, as well as the one just right even with you, as well as the side one. So that big open airflow that I loved with the little guy Max, that's also put in there, which I really like.
Yeah, it's a great, and I'm excited for New Camp because this opens up a whole different market for them. Because New Camp before were just the little teardrop type small trailers and the truck campers. Well, guess what?
Now
they're into that travel trailer arena now, and they jumped in big time with the Avia.
Well, speaking of new stuff, somebody, I can't remember who, sent us over to look at the Phoenix 2445.
Cruisers, yeah.
Phoenix Cruisers.
Yep.
Didn't realize It's a small company.
Yep.
Things are very well built there, and they showed us their new
TRX.
TRX. That's 22 feet long. It's
Yep.
like the size, almost the size of our truck when we were driving it. It's something I could just jump in today and drive it and not even be worried. But yet, it's a lot more open than the majority of those Class Bs that you see.
Yeah.
I really like how they laid that all out.
It's very nicely done. If you don't know what we're talking about, we have a video that we put out yesterday where we do a quick walkthrough. We're going to do a full walkthrough of that here in the next coming weeks, but it's a beautiful vehicle. Yeah, Phoenix Cruiser TRX.
So Jurgen said, my first 3 years camping, I ended up with 3 different campers, kept the third one 10 years.
There you go.
It just takes a little time. It's, until you learn your camping styles and preferences, or even if your circumstances change. Like when you first start, you're only going out on weekends. You're only going out, and then you're able to take longer vacations and you want something. And there's so many different used vehicles that you can get out there. That's why I wouldn't be as leery as I was in the beginning to buy a used RV.
Yeah, well,
because people have it for 6 months and then it didn't fit. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong with the rig at all.
Yep.
So, let's see. Lazy Days. So it seems like a lot of people in the room are talking about Lazy Days. I've heard of them, and I think they're at the show too, or at least a branch of them.
Okay.
That they're awesome. And it says their campground's amazing. So where's that campground? I want to know. So I guess Lazy Days is a dealer, but they also have a campground, which makes sense if you buy it.
Yeah,
that initial checkup.
I really don't know. I'm kind of, this is one of the things, and that's a great thing about our channel is we're not afraid to say we don't know. I've never heard of Lazy Days. I mean, I've heard people mention it, but I don't know much about it. So I'm gonna research it now. That's for sure.
So Ellen said yes about going full time. They're excited and scared at the same time. We appreciate any tips you can give on getting rid of your stuff.
Yeah, we did a vlog post on it as well as a podcast on it. But if you look back in our vlogs, and it was called downsizing, and how to prepare for downsizing. Kerry gives some really good tips on it. And just real quick, I don't want to spend too much time on it because we're getting close to the end here, but I just want to, one of the best things that Kerry did was she made piles. We had a keep pile, we had a throwaway pile, and we had a I don't know pile. And what that did is that visually gave us, because when you have your keep pile, you don't realize how big that is. You don't think it's too big until you actually visually see it, and then you realize, okay, I've got to get rid of some more of this keep pile. But we did a whole vlog on it, and I guess Kerry can put the links to it below later on.
Yeah, I'll find it and set to you. The trick is, as you're getting closer to the end, as you pick up and hold things in your house, it has to go in one of those 3 piles. There's no, I'll think about it or get to it later. If your hand touches it, you have to decide then and there what you're going to do with it. And then you put it there. And then later, as you see that big keep pile, then you have to reassess and put things through. And then we also go into the yard sailing aspect of it and actually letting go of some of those things. We'll cover that a little bit more.
Yeah, well, they can just watch the vlog.
Yeah, watch the vlog because we did go into detail. And then if you have any follow-up questions, feel free to drop me a line. I'd be happy to help. Mom said, now don't you just hate it when you get the rice in the rice cooker, put the water and salt in the rice cooker, walk away for half an hour, and you forgot to turn it on?
That must be side conversation because I have no idea what's going on there.
Oh, that's probably because she was watching the show, forgot, and then she just realized it. So the thing Donna's just given up, Deborah and Donna has given us the update on that valve. It's on the back wall under the bench.
Awesome.
It's a black knob on top of a brass pipe next to the Aldi.
There you go.
Let's see. And Jurgen Cerny said, thank you so sweet. Alan Bean, better late than never.
Oh, thanks for joining us, Alan.
What have I missed?
A lot.
You're in trouble, Alan. Just I did.
Just a bunch of chit chat and have a good time. You'll definitely want to go back and rewatch it or listen to it as you drive. But yeah, there's some new people in here. We've been having some great chat.
So Mark Mlynarski said, Karen and I thank you for all you do. Great videos this week.
Well, thank you, Mark.
That means a lot to us.
Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. We do have fun what we're doing, but that's part of the reason why we chose this life is we don't mind working hard, but we just got tired of working for other people and just not getting that satisfaction that we get out of what we do now. And they said they wanted to go to Hershey, and you made us feel like we were there. That was our intent.
Awesome.
We were hoping to do that.
Thank you. That's probably the kindest words I've heard all day, so thank you so much.
Well, you know, we thought back what we wanted when we were in your position and when we were at home and we wanted to go to these shows, and we tried to make it as interactive as we were able. As I said, the internet connection there, because of the draw, even all the food vendors cash only because they couldn't run their credit card payments very well. By saying, hey, what do you want us to check out? We'll go run around. We'll do the stuff that you were going to search for.
And we're going to do that. Hey, I want to throw this out now so I don't forget. Start thinking now about what you want to see in Tampa. I know that's a long ways away, but we're already starting our list for what we have to hit in Tampa. And then who knows, when we're in Shipshewana, maybe we can get some factory tours too. So don't stop commenting. Put those comments. Don't put them in the live chat here. Leave them in a comment section on one of our videos because we'll see them then.
So Lewis gives the information. Grand Design 2670K. They want $31,000 and including the weight distribution hitch. So he made an offer. We'll follow up on that. And Paul is still at the show, so we can have him swing by there on his way out. Hey, we're putting him at work.
Okay. Paul, do this.
Lori Moore says, hi, I usually watch with Buddy the Jeep Dog.
Oh, fantastic.
And said, I'm Em. Well, hi. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Hold on one second. There we go. I'm squishing Billy down here, and she's like stretching.
Yeah, she's pushing on both of us.
And for a little dog,
she takes up space, doesn't she?
For those of you who don't know, I have a little Chihuahua sitting right next to us.
Yeah.
And for a little thing, she takes up a lot of room, and she's very demanding.
Well, we just went over our hour, so if there's any last-minute comments or questions or anything like that, go ahead and throw them at us now, and we'll get to them. If not, we hope you guys had a wonderful week. We hope you enjoyed the videos that we put out from here at Hershey, and we will be putting another video out later on today, last day at Hershey.
We will. People are wrapping up saying goodbye. Dave and Lyd, yes, it was great having you back. We haven't seen you in a while, so glad to see you back there. Howling Fun RV Adventures, we've really enjoyed having you along for the ride as well. They said they've enjoyed watching us all. Going to walk the dogs before they break the door. Oh, we know how that goes.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Lori, hope we can meet in Tampa. Yes, we will be doing a meetup while we are there as well. We had several people come by.
Yeah, we had about 6-7 people there.
Yeah, I made some chili and nobody got sick, so we're good.
Actually, that chili, it was the first time she had made it, and that got rave reviews there. We may have to do it again.
It's my dad's recipe. I tried making it years ago, but I had used the wrong pot, and I didn't watch it. And then it got burnt at the bottom, and then the whole thing had this really bad burnt smell, so I just stayed away from it for years, but my dad swore by it. So the recipe is on our website under Big John's Chili.
Yep.
And
it's good stuff. Check it out.
Yep. So I did that. And even Dave liked it, I think.
Yeah.
Unless he was being very generous. And Deborah Cadabra saying goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah, we're wrapping up now. So everyone, that's it for today. Don't forget to check back later on today when we give you our last day at the Hershey show. We check out a few more rigs. You get to see that really cool loft thing and some cool things with, what was that, a fifth wheel? That one with the 2 patios?
Yeah, of course it was. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fifth wheel
cool.
Toy hauler that had a back patio and a side patio. Love the side patios. Yeah, there's just some great stuff there.
Yeah.
So we'll be putting all that out coming
up. For
out.
those of you renovating older rigs, really cool ideas too for layout, floor plans, and just design elements too.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad this was a success, unlike the Friday one. Oh, we just got a super chat. Mark, again, thank you
Karen.
so much.
Don't forget Karen.
Mark and Karen, thank you guys so much for that super chat. Much appreciated.
All right, everybody, you have a happy, safe Sunday, and look forward in the upcoming weeks. We are going to do more of those in-depth tours of some of the stuff you saw, little sneak peeks of during the week. And if there's anything you want more information on, just let us know.
Yep. All right, guys, thank you so much. Take care.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.